Good morning, everyone, from a overcast day in sunny Spain. Well, not so sunny today. Just a quick one. I've not posted over the weekend. We've had a couple of friends over with their son, and obviously been playing quite a bit with Carter and bits and bobs. So we've been sort of concentrating mainly on that. Went to a nice car show on Friday. I have videoed that. Unfortunately, with YouTube, if there's music playing in the background, it basically either blurs the music out and then it becomes really sort of sketchy on the video, or it sort of it gives you a strike. They call it a YouTube strike. So basically you can't really play it. So I've done the video, and because my editing's not that great, it's going to cut off a little bit sort of sharpish. But look, right, just bear with it. You can see the cars, that's the main thing. Of course, as usual, I didn't take my mics with me. Because I'm useless and very disorganised. I did phone Sophie to bring the mics, but she was already on the way, because we basically took two of our cars to this show. Anyway, it was lovely there. Spent a few hours there, and then we went off for something to eat with our friends. They was only over for like a long weekend. They came on Friday and left on Monday. So yesterday I dropped them to the airport. Sophie planted that one on me at the very end. She said, oh yeah, their flight's at 6:30 in the morning. So it's about an hour and 20 minutes from our house to the airport. So I had to leave at 3:30 in the morning. So I decided while I was there, I would pop down to Benidorm, because obviously Alicante Airport is quite close to Benidorm. Well, about half an hour from Benidorm. So I decided while I was there to pop over and see Paul. So I dropped them at 4:30 in the morning and ended up getting to the airport at, getting to the airport at 4:30. Time I got to Benidorm was about 5:15. And do you know what? There was still people out partying and drinking 5:15 in the morning. That was Sunday morning. I suppose that was Saturday night really for them. Hay fever's improved a little bit today. My eyes feel a little bit more human. So fingers crossed that's on its way out. Yeah, so I popped up and see Paul, spent the day in Benidorm. Paul's released his video, which looks very professional compared to mine, unfortunately, because mine is raw and unedited, because I haven't got the editing software yet, which I have got to get in the next sort of week or so. I remembered my mics yesterday, so at least I've got some microphones. But like I say, I'm going to release the car video. I've uploaded about 4 videos. There's one of the little car show that we went to. Then there's one of a day we went up to a place called Aledo, which is a nice little area. Beautiful views, lovely castle there. So that one's coming soon as well. And then we went to a beautiful hotel. It's a very oldie worldy hotel set in the mountains called La Santa. That's very, very nice. They do a race there once a year with all the cars racing up the hills. I experienced and watched a very, very bad accident a couple of years ago, which I will try and put on the channel. I think I've still got the video footage on my phone. The guy was luckily okay. So, you know, it was just damage to the car. And when I say damage, it was damaged. Anyway, I'll put that up at another time. So anyway, then we done that. And then we went to Mazaron Port, which is all in Murcia. So it's a fair drive for us, you know, but at the end of the day, it was quite nice to get out and show our friends the area and bits and bobs. And then obviously yesterday, I dropped them back to the airport and went up and see Paul. So I've got a bit of footage from Benidorm as well, but mine's not professionally edited. So if you want to pop over to Paul Thorpe's channel, you can see the Benidorm video. He posted it about an hour ago, I think, or a couple of hours ago. So you can sort of see, you know, our footage there. But yeah, so today I've got more physiotherapy on my arm, and I've also got a doctor's appointment as well, so I've got to go to both of those, and that's about it. I've got the pool ready now. I'll tell you what, I'll just turn the camera. Pool's virtually ready to go now, nice and clean. A little bit of debris on the top from yesterday's wind, got a little bit there, but we've got a little automatic hoover that goes round. I bought it about 3 years ago, and basically it might even start in a second because it's on a timer. So that basically goes round the bottom of the pool and it goes up the walls, keeps it all nice and clean. So pretty much that's all sort of ready to go now. And today, like I say, I've got my physio. That's in about an hour and a half, doctor's appointment. Then I'm going to pick Carter up and we'll crack on with our day. So, yeah, I've got a few videos coming. I haven't posted over the weekend for obvious reasons. Also got to start getting the weeds out of my garden. This is absolutely horrific. Let me just show you this. When we get sun and rain, because we've had some rain overnight, so it doesn't really affect us, we get weeds like the Vietnamese jungle. Look at these weeds. Absolutely everywhere. This is the worst I've ever seen the weeds this year. Don't really understand where they're all coming from, but I do need to, and I'm not one that will go around and put weed killer everywhere. I like to sort of pluck them out of the ground with the roots, but that's just taking forever and ever. So yeah, I'll leave you all to your day. I'll post up the car video. Please excuse the obviously it cuts a little bit short because my recordings, like I say, are not being edited at the moment because I'm useless at that sort of stuff. I've got to learn it. I'm going to get this software very soon, and once we've got the software I can start editing the videos properly. But basically it cuts off a little bit sharp, and the reason being is they started playing Spanish music, and as soon as I uploaded it, it got a strike, so I couldn't publish the first video. So I've re-edited it and just cut the last bit out. So you just have to bear with me if it cuts a bit short. But like I say, we have a beautiful day today. The sun is actually breaking through right now, so it's coming through. Another sort of hour or so should be blistering sunshine. Yeah, that's it, guys. So I just thought I'd let you know. Hopped on quickly, gave you a little bit of an update on the old the weekend that we've had, and that will be it. I will catch up with you very soon, and I'll be releasing that video in the next sort of hour or two, so you can have a little watch of the car show. Tomorrow I'll probably release the one on Aledo and La Santa, so I'll put that one up tomorrow sort of afternoon maybe. Then we'll do the Mazaron beach and the port, so you can see the boats and bits and bobs, and we have a little drink at a friend's bar there, which is really, really nice. And then on Sunday, like I say, it will be Benidorm, and Paul's already stitched me up on his channel, like I say, so you need to pop over and make sure you see that. We're going to start probably doing some lives again this week, myself and Paul. Obviously not talking about what we used to talk about. I don't even want to mention the bloody word anymore. We're going to find a new topic to discuss. There's one thing I'd like to discuss again. This is where it all started for me and Paul. It was the watches, because we used to both be into the watches and bits and bobs. Obviously, he was a former watch dealer. So I'd like to sort of have a good chat, because we haven't spoke about watches and bits and bobs for well over a year now. And I do miss talking about them. That was the original start about 5 years ago on Paul's channel. But yeah, bear with us, guys. And as I say, the videos will be uploaded very soon. Have a great day. Have a great week. And I will speak to you all very soon. See you soon, guys.